ひとまずこれで移動は可能。こうして呼吸を合わせてる限りはこの兵士が私に気づくことはない。問題はそう、この広い基地内のどこに原人が隠されているのか。
はいかなわねえよまったくティクルだな朝まで警備だ。そいつは気の毒だ。開けたら一杯付き合ってくれ。
幸運だった。この兵士についていけば原人のもとへ。ここか。
Baki is an anime. It's a fighting anime specifically. It's about a boy, Baki Hanma, who wants to defeat his father, Yujiro Hanma, to get revenge for his mother, who Yujiro Hanma killed, and also to become the strongest. This is the description that a normal person would give you. Baki is actually a bad LSD dream that the author Kisuke Itagaki had after smoking 500 tons of crack. Baki is actually about big, buff, oily men becoming even stronger by any means possible, and maybe some other stuff, but that's it. Despite what I've said, Baki is by no means a bad anime. It's actually the greatest anime of all time. Baki hits every genre imaginable. Romance, fighting, coming of age, gay, and revenge. And in Baki, there's some very interesting ideas. Like there's a man who can punch at Mach 4 by imagining he has 1,000 joints, or our artistic main character who gains power by pretending he's dinosaurs and bugs. And like the good father he is, Yujiro Hanma plays along with it. The most interesting character in this anime is Yujiro Hanma himself. See, Yujiro is the devil in human form. He has committed a multitude of crimes that I will put up here, and his back is shaped like a demon. If you even make the slightest suggestion that you want to fight him, he will kill you. He has survived nuclear bombs, defeated the US Army with his bare hands, and forced a 146-year-old man to fake his death mid-fight to escape death. For the sake of this video, we are going to be going over Yujiro's crimes, specifically the one that rhymes with. It is canonical that he has actually done this to a man, and he has threatened to do this to multiple different characters. And yes, these are all panels done by Kisuke Itagaki himself. Like, this author is actually insane. He just randomly adds stuff to make Yujiro seem more intimidating. Ah yes, Yujiro has threatened to grape Elon Musk and Trump. He can also compress a piece of coal into diamonds. And yes, he has sex every day, night, afternoon, after he eats, and even as he fights, until he can't do it anymore. Now, Yujiro is gay. I think that's pretty obvious, but a lot of Baki fans would disagree with you. But let's just get it out the way. He's obviously gay. I mean, he literally raped a man and has threatened it multiple times. But the way that the manga explains it is very interesting. In the manga, it's explained that he has so much testosterone that he sees all men as women. And that's the reason why he threatens to so many men. In essence, Yujiro is gay because he has too much testosterone, but that's not true. No matter how much testosterone you have, it will not change how you view a person in a sexual way. I mean, it'll increase your sexual activity, it'll make you more horny, but like, there's no scientific evidence saying that, oh yeah, I have so much testosterone that I'm gonna see men as women. That is impossible. However, Yujiro does have an unusually large amount of testosterone. In the manga, it states that he is over 10 times the normal amount of an average person. However, this is impossible. Well, I mean, obviously, half his feats are impossible. But if we're looking at it from a real world perspective, males produce 300 to 1,000 units of testosterone. That would mean at maximum, he's producing 10,000 units of testosterone. The only way this is possible is through extra Leydig cells. Leydig cells are cells in the testes that make testosterone, and the only way that you can get more of these is through testicular cancer in the Leydig cells. Let me just briefly explain what cancer is. Cancer, in essence, is the rapid multiplication of your cells, right? So your cells, they replicate and multiply to repair tissues for growth and all the other stuff. But the cells need to first prepare to actually multiply, because if they don't prepare, the cell isn't functional. And see, the most important part of the cell is probably its DNA. That DNA contains all of its genetic info for it to function. But in cancer, those cells are multiplying so fast that the DNA doesn't get time to replicate properly, so the cell isn't functional. And that cell is now a bad cell, and it takes up nutrients from other cells to keep functioning. Now, with that out of the way, let me tell you a little story. There was once a 51-year-old man with over 30,000 units of testosterone. The researchers that were researching testosterone levels thought that they made a lab error. It was not an error. The man had his balls removed 10 years beforehand because he had a tumor in that area. So he was on testosterone treatment for his balls being removed. His testosterone levels were completely normal during his therapy, but suddenly he had a massive jump in testosterone and he died with 30,000 units of testosterone. The reason it happened was because during the study, his cancer had relapsed and he was growing cancer cells and he was growing a tumor in his Leydig cells, which caused him to produce a lot of testosterone, and then he died. So anyways, the certified doctor of Baki is wrong. Yujiro isn't gay because he has too much testosterone. He's just gay, and he also has testicular cancer. So, yeah.